Yeah, Ursula, baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another installment of what's new at Sephora. Also, sidebar, I have a makeup tutorial on this look and I will leave that link down below in case you are curious. But for now, let's just get right into the video. The first product I have to share with you guys are these Way sheet masks. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The sheet masks come in this giant test tube and they also come with a oversized tweezer that helps you pull out the sheet mask appropriately without tearing it and also without removing and spilling all the serum. So really convenient, and that was really smart of them to add this in. The two that I have are stress relieving soothing mask with mung bean sprout and Express Glow Illuminating Mask with Rice Sprout. Based on the needs of the mask, they use traditional Chinese medicine to include specific natural ingredients. The serum actually in all sheet masks, you're never supposed to rinse off. It's skincare, so you just let it soak in. And I like that these come in test tubes that you can actually reseal, because once you're done using the sheet mask, there is a decent amount of serum left, so you can essentially continue to use the serum for days until it is completely done. Whereas normal sheet masks in the foil packets, once you open it, the serum is exposed and you can try to use up all the serum, but sometimes there's just too much serum and then you kind of lose out on all the serum because it dries out. As far as effects, I actually really did like these and I love the serums that they're in. So definitely go check these out. I bought these on the Sephora website. The next skincare item I have is from Caolion. I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly either, but this is the Where is Pore Blackhead Steam Foaming Cleanser and Pore Tightening Cooling Foam Cleanser. This one just released. It's two separate sections. You can use these theoretically on their own, but they're most impactful when you use them in conjunction with each other. I have not tried this cleanser yet, but based on my experience with the Where is Pore Mask Duo, I'll have that review linked down below too if you're interested. It's like 5 minutes long. I'm excited to try it and I'll definitely get back to you guys about it, but the brand so far so good. From the brand Herbivore, this is their Brighten Pineapple Enzyme plus Gemstone Instant Glow Mask. Herbivore, I actually love. I don't hear anybody talking about them. In my local Sephora, they're not in store, but I ordered them online. Now in the box, it comes with your mask in a really nice heavy glass bottle and also this little spoon spatula thing for hygiene purposes. This is essentially just like a really liquidy jelly consistency. The mask itself uses all these really cool ingredients. That gemstone thing definitely got me. I was like, yeah, I want to put crushed up gemstones all over my face. I don't think that's technically how it works, but in my mind that's how it did. I really liked the results that this mask gave me. My skin felt really smooth, not dehydrated at all. I feel like it did kind of remove some of the sallowness from my skin. I would suggest this mask if you're looking for a good brightening product. Clean came out with a whole line of these Clean Reserve fragrances. You have your scent, you have your type eau de parfum, eau de toilette, whatever it may be. You have a family, and then you have the perfumer's inspiration. So this one is Amber Saffron. It's in the Floral Oriental family, and it is inspired by the seductive tension that comes from what's desired and what's forbidden, with notes of lily, raspberry, and mandarin oil. To tell you the truth, that is the first time I'm reading the actual inspiration. That's news to me. Anyways, and then on the bottom it says pairs with suede oud, smoked vetiver, and velvet flora, which are three of the other fragrances from the line. Whenever I'm looking at a new fragrance, I always check to see like what the notes are and what the undertones are, and I like to know if there is inspiration. This inspiration is not what I was expecting, but I like all that stuff. That's more interesting to me, and 9 times out of 10, that is kind of what persuades me towards one fragrance over the other. I don't know if any of you guys are like that, but I'm someone who really strongly connects fragrances with memory. This is what the bottle looks like. It's really minimalistic. On the bottle itself, it says the scent, the type, and the family. And then on the inside, it has kind of a breakdown of what this whole clean reserve concept is. Actually purchasing these perfumes helped their eco-friendly mission. I actually really like this Amber Saffron one. It is a little bit fruity, but it reminds me of something, and I can't put my finger on what, but it's like a memory. Just make sure that when you go to the store, try it on your skin and let it sit and develop, because these really change up on the skin. Next up, I have the Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist. It's kind of a gel formula spray. What's really cool about this spray, and actually the whole Ibuki line, is that this whole skincare line is really targeted towards protecting your skin from all kinds of environmental and internal factors. So it helps build up your skin's defense against pollution, against stress, hormonal imbalances, which I thought was really cool. This spray specifically, it actually is a really moisturizing spray that reduces shine on your skin. So you can spray this on your face before your foundation, or you can spray it on your face as a refresher throughout the day. My warning with spraying it post makeup is that because it's a gel, some of the droplets are like a little thicker. So as far as it drying down, I'm nervous that it would make your makeup splotchy. I actually have not tried it on top of my makeup, but I do really like this just on my normal skin. I find that it really calms my redness, which it is supposed to do, and it really does effectively eliminate shine, but still while keeping my skin very hydrated. It's great if you have dry skin because it's really moisturizing, and it's also great if you have oily skin because it reduces shine, all while trying to increase your skin's defense mechanisms. Becca Cosmetics released a new foundation. This is their Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. It comes in 8 shades. What the foundation is supposed to do is give you a lot of radiance while also blurring your imperfections, pores, whatever it may be, and giving you just this beautiful, soft focus lighting almost effect on your skin. I actually really do like this foundation. I agree that it definitely did kind of smooth out my skin. It evened out my skin tone really nicely. It had a beautiful, dewy, radiant finish, but it was very, very light on the skin because it kind of is a serum-y type of foundation. I will warn you guys that this foundation runs really dark. I originally picked up the shade Tan because online it said it was for medium skin tones. I had to return it because it was so much darker than my normal skin tone, and I actually ended up picking a beige, which online beige says it's for light to medium skin tones. This is what the shade looks like. Beige is actually like a pretty spot on match for me. As far as coverage goes, this is kind of a light medium foundation, but it's very buildable up to a solid medium coverage. If you have very oily skin, I would maybe consider steering clear or getting a tester before you actually purchase this foundation. But if you have dry to like normal combo skin, check this out. Givenchy came out with their Rouge Interdit vinyl lipsticks. I got mine in the shade 14 Violine Troublant. First, the packaging is so cute. You can see the Givenchy inside on that kind of braided metal. These are definitely pretty pigmented. It does give you that sheen that, you know, a normal like velvet matte or a satin lipstick doesn't exactly carry. These are really comfortable on the lips. They're almost kind of like a tinted balm. It's not so sheer that it just kind of looks like nothing, and at the same time it's not so opaque where this is great for kind of natural makeup or on the go quick and just like fresh looks. Too Faced just released a few new La Creme lipsticks, and if you don't know what the La Creme lipsticks are, they are just crazy pigmented, really nourishing, comfortable lipsticks. This is the La Creme lipstick in the shade Ursula. I hope the camera is gonna pick up all those multicolor, like copper, red sparkles. It's a really unique color. I don't think it's for people who like want the natural look, but I love it. I think this is so cool. So this here is the shade Ursula. It almost is like a duochrome lipstick. This is just such a cool lipstick to me. Multicolor funfetti on your lips is what this looks like to me, and I love it. The spring line for Nars is in store at Sephora now and online, and I picked up 3 of the items from the spring collection. The first one is a blush in Impassioned. It looks really light, but it reminds me so much of Pink Cult from MAC, and I love Pink Cult. This is not a shade I would opt for if you have tan to deep skin tones because it will look chalky. It does, I find, deepen up on the skin once you apply it, and especially kind of once your natural oils kind of melt into your makeup. So it is a little more wearable than I think it just looks in the pan. There is the shade Impassioned. So you can even tell that on my hand, it just looks a lot deeper than it does in the pan. Also from the spring line, they released 3 of the dual intensity eyeshadows. I just picked up one in the shade Tarvos. I love the dual intensity shadows, and this one is so pretty. It is like a frosty mint turquoise shade. I think it's gonna be great for spring, and I actually really think it's gonna look pretty on the inner corner, like just as a pop of color. Lastly, from the Nars line, I picked up a lipstick in the shade Rosecliff. It's just kind of a rosy brown nude. Totally up my alley. That right there is Rosecliff. Such a pretty color. I have some goodies from the Sephora collection. They just reformulated and redid all their single eyeshadows and released so many colors. So I picked up 5 in different finishes to kind of share with you guys. And then also they came out with these new colorful gloss bombs. The singles are each $10. These shadows are a little bit hit and miss. For the most part, they're hit. They're all pretty much super pigmented, really smooth. They're kind of this like gel powder texture. I picked up the shades Watermelon Falls, which is totally up my alley. Red Wine, which is this one. It's a matte. What Happens in Vegas, which is this one, and it is a glitter. Sandy Toes, which is a shimmer. And Scented Candle, which is a matte. These here are the 5 shadows. The only one that I'm not a fan of is the glitter one, What Happens in Vegas, just because the glitter kind of stands out and it kind of brushes off everywhere. But the other shades are so beautiful. They're so creamy, pigmented, easy to blend, and with so many colors, you will for sure find colors that you love. I picked up 2 of the glossy bombs. I got 01 Earth Angel and 17 Moon and Back. Glossy bombs is actually the perfect way to describe these. They are really creamy, so comfortable on the lips because they literally feel like lip balms. They're not sticky in the slightest. So these are the 2 colors. This one is Earth Angel and this one is Moon and Back. Moon and Back is actually this really cool purple lip gloss that has a blue duochrome in it, and I think it'll look great on top of lipsticks and lip liners because of that duochrome. They're so easy to kind of throw in your bag and take with you. They have a slanted applicator that is really easy to apply the product onto your lips with, and I think these are really great products. Huda Beauty just released 2 of her faux mink lash styles on the Sephora website, and you know that I ran to, actually, I didn't run, I very quickly opened up my Sephora app on my phone and I purchased both of the styles. So she released them in Jade number 13 and Farah number 12. I love Huda and her sisters Alia and Mona. They're amazing. I also love the lashes. They're superb quality and I've been waiting to try these 2 styles. I'm especially excited for Farah because of the whole crisscross spiky. That's totally my thing. T3 came out with a single pass compact. So this is their single pass straightening iron, but in a easy to go size. It was $89, so I felt like if I'm getting the same product in a travel friendly size for way less than the normal one is, then this is a great deal for me because I travel specifically so much. This has your T3 tourmaline ceramic plates, a 410 Fahrenheit heat setting, auto world voltage, yes, and a 1-hour automatic turn off. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the width of the plates is just under 1 inch, which I personally don't really mind. I'm excited to straighten my hair and I'm also excited to see kind of what waves and curls I can create with this. If you have this, please leave me a comment down below in the comment section and let me know what you think about your single pass because I'm really curious to know. The last product I have for this video is mucho exciting. It is the Urban Decay Spectrum Eyeshadow Palette. I actually picked this up in summer of 2015 because it released in summer of 2015. It completely sold out, but it's back and it's in Sephora and online right now. This is what the palette looks like. It's a really sturdy plastic box. So you open it just by lifting. There is a mirror on the inside of the lid. These are the eyeshadows. I was so sad when this sold out over summer because I love these colors. Now, some of you are probably like, this is too much color for me. And I totally get that. I actually don't wear color on my eyes too often. The first thing right off the bat that I want to tell you guys about this palette is that it is super wearable. I don't know how else to describe it except for when you're starting to use these shades, you realize that none of them are so outrageous or so glittery or so bright that you can't mix them into any eye look pretty much or create your own with just these. The shades are all super soft, really pigmented, and another just cute little packaging thing. Over here, there's this opening, and if you just pull, you can actually pop out your entire palette into a really slim kind of situation. I don't know where it goes or where you would put it, but if this is easier for you, and then you actually can just use your pretty box. These are 5 of the shades. You can see how beautiful they are. So pigmented, such nice jewel tones. They will suit all skin tones. Just know that none of these shades are matte. I would definitely go look at this palette, guys, before it sells out because it is limited edition and once it's gone, it's gone. That's a wrap on my second installment of What's New at Sephora. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know whether you guys like this whole haul review what's new style of video because I really want to give you guys what you want. And also leave a comment with any video requests you guys have for me and I will get to those ASAP. But until my next video, thank you guys as always for tuning in and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
As long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind.